Greetings everyone and welcome to our 56-minute power yoga flow with me Foi, and we'll begin in a comfortable cross-legged seated position, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. Extend your hands over your knees, palms facing up. Allow your eyes to close and focus on the breath here for a few moments. Slowly draw your hands to your heart. Bring your hands in prayer and set your intention for your practice today. As we inhale, reach your hands up, clasp your fingers and turn your palms up towards the sky. Stretch your arms up, relax your shoulders down your back. Breathe here. Relax your hands down next to your hips. Ground your left hand, reach your right hand up, inhale, and over towards the left side, getting a good side stretch. Remember, your practice is yours. Please do not do anything that doesn't feel good. Take it at your own pace. Let's go to the other side. So right hand down, left hand up, inhale, and exhale over to the side, opening up the sides. Keep your hips grounded. Breathe here. Inhale, bring the hand up. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Let's twist. Right hand on the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist from the belly button. Breathe here. Relax your shoulders. Eyes can turn all the way back if you feel comfortable. If not, keep looking out to the side. Slowly back to the center. Other side. Inhale, left hand comes to the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, squeeze your belly button in and twist. Breathe here. Again, eyes will always be the last thing to turn. And slowly back to the center. Inhale, exhale, relax. Hands on the kneecaps, seated cat-cow. As we inhale, lean forward, open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, and as you exhale, sit back, round your back, squeeze your belly in, nice and tight. Let's move a few more times. So inhale, find your flow. Come into that seated cow. Exhale into seated cat. So move a few more times on your own. So as you exhale into cat, make sure your chin comes to the chest. Breathe here. Keep moving. Few more times. Taking your time. Remember, there's never any rush. And back to a neutral spine. Inhale. And exhale, release the shoulders. Nice work, everyone. And let's transition on to our hands and knees. Bringing the wrists directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Whenever you're ready, we'll go for our spinal balance. So go ahead and send your right leg back behind you on the inhale. Flex your toes, and as you exhale, send your left hand forward. So you want to really pull your belly in here. Flex your toes, push your heel back. Breathe here. Go ahead and release your left hand down. Bend your right leg at the knee. Inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, so squeezing your belly in. Inhale again, lift your head and foot up. Exhale, squeeze, knee to nose. Inhale again, lift up. Exhale, squeeze in, knee to nose. So just awakening the core here. And inhale, extend your leg back behind you. Find your spinal balance again. And as you exhale, relax your hand down, bring your knee down. So let's do the same thing on the other side. So sending your left leg back on the inhale. And right hand comes forward on the exhale. Belly is nice and tight. Flex your toes. Nice long length from the fingertips through the spine, out through the back leg. Deep breath. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, bend your leg at the knee, kick up, lift your head up. Exhale, squeeze in, knee to nose, round your back. Inhale, 2 more times, lift up. Squeeze in on the exhale. 1 more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, extend your leg back behind you. And as you exhale, left hand comes back, right hand comes back forward. Deep breath here. And exhale, hand down, knee down. Opening your knees wide, big toes touch. Slowly relax the hips to the heels as we come into child's pose. Reaching our hands forward, forehead touches the floor, eyes closed. Focus on the breath here. With each exhale, relax the shoulders. Nice. And then slowly rise up. And we'll come up onto our knees. Inhale, sweep your hands up above your head, palms will touch. And as you exhale, bring your right hand down and back behind you as you twist open to the right side. As we inhale, bring the hand back up. And as you exhale, bring your left hand down and back as we open to the left side. So if you need to, just go ahead and take a look into the video if you want to see what I'm doing. Inhale up, exhale, go ahead and open back to the right. This time lean back slightly, really squeeze your belly in. Inhale, come back to an upright position, hands up. Exhale again, lean back, opening up to the left side. 1 more time on each side. Inhaling up. Exhale, twist open to the right, lean back a little bit further, awakening those quads. Inhale up. Exhale, opening up to the left side. Inhaling back up. And as you exhale, bring your hands down through the heart and into downward facing dog. We go. Curl our toes, lift your hips up and back. Bend your right leg at the knee and then bend your left leg at the knee as we pedal the feet here. Just a few more times. Stay with the breath. Keep your mind present. Relaxing the heels down. Coming up onto the balls of the feet, lifting your hips up. And roll forward to our plank on that same breath. Inhale. And then lift up through the core, heels up. And exhale, heels down into downward facing dog. So 2 more times. Inhale, heels up, roll forward to high push up. And exhale, heel up. Nice. Deep breath in. Come forward to high push up. And as you exhale, drop your knees down. Chest and chin come down. And lower down all the way onto the belly. Inhale, come to cobra. So squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your head and neck and chest up. Exhale, relaxing down. And then we'll slowly come back up on our knees. Curl our toes, lift our hips up and back into downward facing dog. Just keep breathing, keep pushing the feet into the mat. Step your right leg forward in between your hands on the inhale, and as you exhale, drop your back knee. Coming into a nice modified lunge here. Bring your hands on that right knee. Relax your shoulders down, lift your chest up. Breathe here. Completely release the hips down. Exhale, bring your hands down and step back into downward facing dog. Same thing on the other side. So left leg steps forward, inhale. Exhale, we drop the right knee down, flatten the back foot. So adjust here as you need to. And then walk your hands up to that left knee. Inhale. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders as we awaken our hip flexors. Breathe here. Deep breath. Exhale, relax your hands back down and step up to the top of the mat. So bringing the right leg up, coming into our halfway lift. So coming into a flat back. Exhale, forward release. Go ahead and bend your knees if you need to. Hold on to the opposite elbows. You can swing from side to side. Completely relax. Bring your hands back to the center, down to the floor. And then alternate, bending one knee and then the other knee, allowing the hamstrings to open, calf muscles to warm up. Come into a halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Now as you exhale, fold and release. Bend your knees, sweep your hands out and up. As we inhale, you can add a little back bend if it feels good. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's move through some sun salutes. Close your eyes for a moment, focus on the breath. Inhale, bring your hands up above your head, palms will touch. Exhale, hands to the heart, fold forward, bring your hands down to the mat, chin to chest. Come into a halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Bend your knees and step your right leg back, left leg follows, coming into a high push-up. Inhale, shifting forward to the toes, drop your knees, chest and chin down as you exhale. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your head, chest up. Exhale, relax down, curl our toes, lift up, inhale, and into downward facing dog on the exhale. Step your right leg forward as we inhale, left leg will follow. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. So really suck your tummy in and fold. Hands out and up as we inhale, add a little back bend, hands to the heart on the exhale. Inhale, hands out and up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the heart. Suck your tummy in and fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, step your left leg back. Right leg follows, high push-up. Shifting forward, lower down on the exhale, knees, chest and chin. Scoop yourself up to cobra. So relax the shoulders on the back, just your head, neck and chest. Exhale into downward facing dog. Step your left leg forward as you inhale. Right leg follows on the exhale. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, suck your tummy in and fold forward, chin to chest. Hands out and up as we inhale. And as you exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep your hands out and up. Add a little back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart, fold forward, suck your tummy in, chin to chest. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, step your right leg back, left leg follows. Shift your weight forward into the toes. Inhale, lower down as you exhale, chaturanga. Scoop yourself up as you inhale, upward facing dog. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Step your right leg forward, left leg follows. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And hands out and up as we inhale. Add a little back bend if that feels good. Squeeze your glutes, lean back. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Step your left leg back. Right leg follows. Shift your weight forward. Inhale. Lower down as you exhale, chaturanga. Scoop yourself up as you inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog we go. Step your left leg forward on the inhale. Exhale, right leg follows. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Hands out and up as we inhale. Reaching your hands up. Add a little back bend, hands to your heart. Nice work, everyone. Inhale, hands out and up. And as you exhale, coming into a chair pose, bring your feet together, knees together. Squeeze your thighs together. Point your tailbone down towards the floor. Relax your shoulders, reach your hands forward. Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. Come to the balls of the feet. Let's balance here for a few breaths. Strengthening the legs and the ankles. Deep breath here. Exhale, relax the heels and fold forward. Come into a halfway lift. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees. Step back into a high push-up. Shifting forward into the toes. Lower down as you exhale. Scoop yourself up into upward facing dog as you inhale. And into downward facing dog on the exhale. Step your right leg forward as you inhale. Drop your back heel. Finding your warrior one. Hands up. Inhale. So completely bending your front knee. Bend it as much as you can. Hips facing forward as much as you can. Engage both legs. Breathe here. Relax your shoulders. So remember all these cues when we go through the flows. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step back into high push-up. Lower down as you exhale. Scoop yourself up into up dog. and into down dog we go, exhaling. Stepping your left leg forward between your hands on the inhale, drop your back heel, exhale. Reach your hands up as you inhale, and as you exhale, really sink into that front knee. So drop your, really push again, both feet into the floor, imagining you're ripping your mat in half. Strong legs, strong core. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, breathe here. Exhale, hands to the floor, shifting forward, inhale, lower down, exhale, upward facing dog on the inhale, and into down dog we go, exhale. Slowly bend your knees, look forward, step up to the top of the mat, halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold, and then bend your knees, rising up all the way. You can add a little back bend, and exhale back into chair pose, hands at the heart. Again, legs together, squeezing them in. Come to the balls of the feet again. Inhale. Stay here. Pull your belly in. Strong ankles, strong legs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the heart. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, step your into high push-up. Go ahead and come to side plank, rolling onto the right side, placing your left foot on top of your right. Deep breath here, lifting your left hand up. Exhale, bring your hand down, and we'll go to the other side. So go ahead and stacking your right foot over your left, bring your right hand up. Inhale, reaching up, relaxing your shoulders, making sure your head stays up. Exhale, bring your hand down, shifting forward into the toes, lower down, chaturanga. Scoop yourself up into upward facing dog, and into downward facing dog we go on the exhale. Bring your feet together, and as you inhale, bring your right leg up and back behind you. Bend your knee and roll that hip open. Now try and keep your shoulders even here, so try not to lean onto the left shoulder too much. Inhale, bring your leg back up, knee to nose on the exhale. Inhale, bring your leg back behind you. Exhale, bring it to the right elbow and touch. Inhale, bring your right leg back up behind you, and as you exhale, bring it to the left elbow and touch. Inhale, bring your leg up. Exhale, bring it all the way through between your hands. Drop your back heel, finding our warrior one. On the inhale, reach your hands up. As you exhale, sink in, and as you inhale, straighten your front leg and reach forward. Exhale, bend your front knee back into warrior one. Bring your hands up and back behind you. Inhale, again, reach forward, straighten your front leg. This is all core. Exhale, bend into the front knee, reach your hands up and back behind you. Inhale, again, reach forward. And just stay here for a few breaths. Yep, keep drawing your belly in, reaching your hands forward, pushing your feet into the floor. Inhale, bring your hands back up behind you, bend your front knee back to warrior one, and as you exhale, bring your hands down to the floor, step back into high push-up, shifting forward into the toes, going through your vinyasa, lowering down, scoop yourself up into down dog we go, exhale. Bring your feet back together. Inhale, left leg comes high behind you, bend your knee and roll that hip open. Again, keeping your shoulders even. Inhale, bring your leg back up, knee to nose. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left elbow and touch. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to right elbow and touch. Inhale, leg up and back behind you. Exhale, all the way through between our hands. As you drop and ground your back heel, reach your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, we sink in. And inhale, straighten your front leg, reach forward. And as you exhale, slowly come back to warrior one. So lift your hands back up and bend your front knee. Good, breathe. Inhale, back forward. Exhale, back into warrior one. Bend your front knee. Nice. Inhale, straighten and reach forward. Breathe here. Let's hold. Pull your belly in again, pushing both feet into the floor, lengthening through the arms. Nice. Core strong. Inhale, back up and back behind you. Bend your front knee. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Step back, high push-up, shifting forward to the toes. as we lower down into chaturanga, going through our vinyasa, upward facing dog, exhaling into our downward facing dog. Breathe here. Remember, you can take child's pose at any time if you need to take a break. You can take a pause, you can pause the video and relax. This is your practice. And slowly step up to the top of the mat into a halfway lift. Inhale, flat back. Exhale and fold, release. Bend your knee, chin to chest. Sweep your hands up, back to your heart. Bend your knees, come back to chair pose, and slowly come to standing. Hands slowly relax down. Slowly bring your hands behind you, clasp your fingers, open your chest so you can look forward or up, whatever feels good right now. Deep breath here. Exhale, bend your knees and fold forward as you draw your hands up and away from your back, squeezing your shoulder blades, and again, shoulders away from the ears as much as possible. Breathe here. Opening up the heart. Deep breath. Exhale, bring your hands down, come into a halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, step back into high push-up. Good. Again, side plank, rolling to the right side. Breathe. Keep breathing. So maybe you're feeling a little more stable this time. One more breath. Exhale, hand down, rolling other side. Side plank, opening up to the right side. So this time your right hand is down. And we're grounding that left hand. Slowly lower down on the exhale. Shifting forward to the toes, lower down, chaturanga. Going through our vinyasa, upward facing dog on the inhale, down dog on the exhale. Bring your feet together. Inhale, right leg up and back behind you. Bend your knee, roll it open on the exhale. Inhale, straighten that leg up and back behind you, knee to nose as you exhale, round your back. Inhale behind you, and as you exhale, knee to your right elbow and touch. Inhale, bring your right leg up again, and as you exhale, knee to your left elbow and touch. Extend your leg out to the left side. Go ahead and come to a modified side plank. So we're gonna go ahead and lift our left hand up towards the sky. So now your right leg is out to the side. Deep breath here. Exhale, bring your hand down and bring your right leg up and back behind you. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring that leg all the way through. Drop your back heel. Inhale, reach your hands up, back to warrior one. Exhale, reaching forward. Bend, sit on your front leg. Inhale, back up to warrior one. Exhale, reaching forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, reaching forward. Breathe here. Hold. This time, bring your hands behind you, clasp your fingers, open your chest, keeping again your legs grounded, reaching forward with the top of the head, drawing your belly in. Breathe here, strengthening the legs, opening up the heart. Release your hands back up. Inhale, come to warrior one as you bend your front knee. Exhale, we open up to warrior two. Nice work, everyone. We'll go ahead and flip our front palm, reach up and back behind you. Reverse the warrior. Keep your front knee bent. Relax your shoulders. Pushing the feet into the floor again here. Exhale, back to warrior two. Go ahead and bring your hand, keeping your front knee bent. Bring your right hand on the outside of your right leg and extend your left hand up and over, coming to a bent, extended bent knee side angle pose. Breathe here. Bring your hand back up. Exhale, bring your hand down to the floor. Come to the ball of that back foot. Ground your left hand and find a twist this time. Bring your right hand up towards the sky. Breathe here. Keep your back leg very strong, pushing your back leg behind you. Slowly relax and step back to high push-up. Shifting forward into the toes, lower down, low push-up. Scoop yourself up into upward facing dog and exhale into downward facing dog. Feet together. Left leg comes high. Inhale, reach up and back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow and touch if you can. Inhale, back up behind you. And as you exhale, left knee to the right elbow, extend your leg out to the right side, so that left leg will now come across to the right side of the room. And then you're gonna go shift your weight to the left hand as you lift your right hand up towards the sky. Breathe here. Keep your back leg strong. Keep lifting your hips up. Deep breath. Exhale, bring your hands down, and then bring your left leg up behind you. Inhale. Exhale all the way through between our hands. Drop your back heel. Inhale, come to warrior one. Exhale, straighten your front leg and reach forward. Good job. Belly strong. Inhale, coming back up to warrior one. Bend your front knee. Reach your hands up. Exhale, reaching forward again. And reach your hands back behind you. Clasp your fingers. Open your chest. Breathe here. Again, keep drawing your belly in and up. Nice strong core, strong legs. Again, release. You bring your hands up. Inhale, bend your front knee. And as you exhale, we'll open back out to warrior two. Opening up the hips, opening up the back leg. Breathe here. Bend your front knee. Flip your front palm. Reach up and back behind you as you slide your back hand down your back leg. Breathe. Deep breath here. And as you exhale, back into warrior two. Bring your left hand on the outside of your left leg. Bring your right hand up towards the sky. And extend it overhead. Breathe here. Extended bent knee side angle. Breathe here. Keeping your body really nice and long. Bring your hand back up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand back down. Come to the ball of that back foot. Again, ground your right hand. And now this time lift your left hand up towards the sky. Finding our twist. Breathe here. Let's take one more breath. Exhale, bring your hand down. And go ahead and step back into downward facing dog. Up on the toes, roll forward to plank. On the inhale, exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Scoop yourself up as we inhale, upward facing dog, and into down dog we go on the exhale. Let's breathe here. Observe how you feel. Relax your facial muscles. Relax your jaw. Release any tension, any stress. And we'll slowly come down on our knees and into child's pose as we allow our hands to rest. Bring them back behind you. Let your palms face up, so let your hands rest next to your feet. Breathe. Observe your breath. Slowly coming back up, walk your hands forward and finding your down dog on the exhale. Bring your feet together. Inhale, right leg up and back behind you. Bend your knee and roll that hip open on the exhale, keeping your shoulders even as much as possible. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bring that leg all the way through between your hands. We're preparing for our balance pose. Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. And slowly come up as you bring your left leg up and through. So now we are standing on the right leg, hands on the kneecap. Draw your knee in, breathe here. One more breath. And as you exhale, go ahead and come to eagle pose. So bring your left thigh over your right, wrap your legs. And if you can bring that left foot onto your right calf, go ahead and do so. Go ahead and bring your hands, open them up into airplane arms, and then bring your left hand underneath your right, cross them at the elbows, palms will touch or the backs of your hands will touch. Relax your shoulders, draw your hands down and away from you. Breathe here into eagle. Taking your time, release as we bring your knee up. Inhale, bring your hands up above your head, and as you exhale, that same left leg will bring it back towards the back of the room. Square your hips to the floor. Go ahead and point your toes down. bring your right hand diagonally across your right foot. We'll prepare for a balancing half moon. So opening the hip up, and then slowly bring your left hand down, and then go ahead and bend your standing leg. With your right hand, reach for your left foot, coming into our candlestick. Breathe here. If you can't, that's fine. Deep breath in, exhale, release, and bend your standing leg. Step back into downward facing dog. Good job, everyone. Shifting forward to plank, chaturanga, lower down, upward facing dog on the inhale, down dog on the exhale. Good. Other side. Inhale, left leg up and back behind you. Bend your knee, roll it open on the exhale. Shoulders even. Inhale, bring your leg back up. Exhale, bring that leg all the way through between your hands. Nice. Bring your hands to your heart as you bring that right leg all the way through. So now we are balancing on that left leg. Hands hold on to the right knee. Flex your toes. Breathe here. Squeeze that knee as high as you can. Breathe. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, eagle pose. Squeezing your right thigh over your left. Go ahead and either wrap your toes behind your calf. Open your hands out to the side. This time we'll bring our right hand underneath our left, crossing them at the elbows. Either bringing your palms together or the backs of the hands together. Breathe. Draw your belly in. Relax your shoulders. Good. Eagle pose. Garudasana. Slowly open up. As you inhale, bring your hands above your head as you bring your right knee up. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart as we find our warrior 3. Slowly take your time. Extending your leg back behind you, squaring your hips to the floor. Just a brief stop in warrior 3. Pointing your toes down to the mat, especially your pinky toe. Release your hands. Bring your left hand diagonally across your left foot. Right hand will come up towards the sky as now we begin to open up the right hip to the side. Now your right toes will point out to the side. Flex your toes and breathe here, opening up the hip. Deep breath. Exhale, bring your hands down. Again, ground your right fingertips across your left foot. Slightly bend your standing leg. With your left hand, reach for your right foot. See if you'll be able to reach it. If not, that's fine too. You just work your way up to it. Good job. Big breath in. Exhale, step back into a lunge and into downward facing dog. Come forward to a push-up. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. And push yourself up. Inhale. So a few push-ups. So push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. So about 4 or 5, whatever you can do right now. Or you can skip them if you're not feeling them. And slowly lower down. Slowly scoop yourself up. Inhale on the next one. Upward facing dog. And into child's pose. Open your knees wide. Big toes touch. Forehead down. Reaching your hands forward. Just keep breathing here. You can always again draw your hands back. Hold on to the heels, or you can let your hands rest next to your feet. Again, observe your breath. If you find that you're breathing a little bit heavier, you can rest a little longer, so pause the video and take a little longer of a break. Or if you're okay, slowly come up on the knees. Nice. We're gonna come into camel pose just to stretch the back out. Curl your toes under. So go ahead and we're on our knees. Inhale, reach your hands up above your head. And as you exhale, bring your right hand back, reach for your right heel. And then your left hand will follow, reach for your left heel. Now camel pose. If you have any back issues, you wanna avoid camel. But if you're okay, go ahead and go for it. Try not to hinge at the lower back. You wanna try and hinge from the mid back. Squeeze and shoulder blades together. Lift your heart up towards the sky. Breathe. Breathe, breathe. And we'll slowly come out of it just like we got in. So left hand comes up, right hand will follow, palms will touch. Inhale, and then we'll slowly come to child's pose. Again, holding on to our heels, keep your toes curled under, and then lift your hips off the heels, coming into our rabbit stretch. So hold on to the heels, bringing the crown of the head down on the mat. Breathe here, stretching out the back. Counter pose for our camel. You can either stay here holding on to the heels, or you can clasp your fingers and lift your hands up and away from your back, maybe flattening the tops of the feet. Again, whatever feels good. And again, releasing down, sitting back on our heels, coming to our hero's pose. Place your hands on your thighs, close your eyes, and focus on the breath. You can always bring your hands to your heart. Again, check in with yourself, see how you feel. Check in with your thoughts. And we'll slowly transition into a seated position. So we'll come to our boat. So roll your shoulders up and back, walk your feet in slightly. So we'll find that perfect tripod. Try not to lean back, try not to round your back, lift your feet up, extend your legs forward, reach your hands forward. Breathe, bring your hands to the right side, bring your hands to the left side. Good, if you can, you don't have to. And go ahead and drop your feet, walk your feet in towards you, hug those knees in for a moment. Sitting up nice and tall, and then exhale, release your legs down on the mat. Flex your toes in. Nice. Sweep your hands out and up. Inhale. And as you exhale, reaching for the toes, for the ankles, or for the shins, whatever feels good. So as we inhale, we'll lengthen. As we exhale, we squeeze our belly in and deepen. Nice. And then slowly roll your shoulders, rolling up to a seated position. And then we'll lay down on the mat. Go ahead, flat on the mat. Bring your hands underneath your lower back and top part of your glutes. Palms are facing down, just to protect your lower back. Remember, listen to your body here. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Extend your legs up. Inhale. Leg lifts. Exhale. Lower down. Use your core strength. Let your heels hover. So move a few times. So inhaling up. One more time. Inhale. And as you exhale, this time lower, and then let them hover. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Look at your toes. Breathe, breathe. Exhale, release. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Roll up to a seated position. And we'll find our wide leg seated boat. So you can go ahead and peace fingers wrapped around your big toes. Sitting up for boat. Extend your legs out. Take a moment here. And then we'll go ahead and release. Cross your ankles. Bring your hands forward and over and step back into downward facing dog. So for the next section, we'll go into our headstand. So please only do this if you have experience with a headstand. Otherwise, you're going to stay right here. Shift your weight forward. Bring your forearms down, finding your forearm plank. So we're going to stay in forearm plank. But if you are comfortable with your headstand and you know how to get into it, I'll let you just take the inversion. If you are on forearm plank, go ahead and hold it here. Keep breathing. Stay as long as you can. And if you feel you're done and you can't hold on anymore, just go into child's pose and rest. If you're in headstand, go ahead and lengthen through the body, through the toes. Breathe here. As we flip our world upside down. You can go ahead and leaving your left leg straight. You can bring your right leg at a 90-degree angle and then lifting it back up. And we do the same thing with the other side. So again, right leg stays up, left leg lowers down. And then we'll slowly release the headstand. Take your time, nice and slow, all the way down, dropping down on the knees, finding your child's pose. Now stack your hands into fists, place your forehead on the top fist, and go ahead and roll your neck from side to side, just kind of stretching out the neck, massaging the forehead. Let's breathe here, and then releasing, finding your child's pose, extending your hands forward. Nice work, everyone. Nice work. And we'll slowly come up. Take your time, and slowly we'll lay down on our backs, holding on to our kneecaps. We're gonna go ahead and rock from side to side, maybe moving the knees, circling the knees. So whatever movement that feels most natural to you here, to massage the lower back, go ahead and do that as we prepare for our bridge pose. You can either choose to do bridge or you can do full wheel. So again, if you have experience with full wheel, go ahead and go for full wheel. If it's bridge pose, go ahead and go for bridge pose. If it's full wheel, bring your hands behind you, let your fingertips face your shoulders, toes point forward. Inhale, lifting up. Good. Breathe, breathing here, opening up the heart. One more breath. So again, thinking about the mid back working more than the lower back. One more breath. Exhale, lower down, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Keep breathing. Nice job. Nice. Walk your feet out to the outside edges of a mat. Allow your knees to fall into the center, and go ahead and begin to move those knees from side to side like windshield wipers. Slowly holding to one side if it feels good, and breathing, and then the other side. Nice. And then go ahead and bring your knees to the left side. This time cross your right foot over your left knee, so you can look at the video if you wanna see what I'm doing. And then go ahead and bring your left hand on the right knee. Let your eyes go to the right side. Twist and breathe here, allowing the outer hip to get a good stretch. Take as long as you need. Remember, you can always pause if something feels really good and I'm moving too fast. Take a pause, enjoy the stretch, and then unpause. Right? Videos are great. And then go ahead and take it to the other side. Slowly come up. Again, left ankle comes over the right knee on the other side. We'll go ahead and bring our eyes to the left side, knees to go to the right. Breathe here. Relax your shoulders down. Allow your right hand to hold on to the knees and breathe. Completely relax. Begin to release any last traces of tension and stress from the body, from the mind, and from the spirit. Slowly release the twist. Back to the center. Bring the bottoms of our feet together and allow your knees to fall open to the side for a reclined butterfly pose. You can place your hands on your belly or place your hands on your inner thighs, whatever feels best. Close your eyes, and with each exhale, release the knees. Release any tension in the jaw, in the shoulders, in the belly, in the legs. As we inhale, we allow the hip flexors to open up. As we exhale, we release any tension. So again, bring your knees back up towards each other. Walk your feet out to the outside edges of the mat. Knees move like windshield wipers again a few times. Nice work, everyone. Nice work. And then slowly come back to the center and go ahead and walk your feet, extend them forward, allowing your feet to just completely and naturally flop open to the sides. Walk your shoulders out. Let your hands rest next to your hips, palms facing up. Eyes are still closed. Shake out your jaw and your facial muscles. Release any tension in your facial muscles. Go ahead and rock your head from side to side, stretching out the sides of the neck. And massaging the back of the head. Come back to the center. Completely relax. Go ahead and bring your hands, clasp them behind your back, and just slightly lift your head up and just rock it from side to side slightly. So release any tension in the neck. And then go ahead and release your head back down nice and gently. Bring your hands next to your hips again, palms facing up. Walk your shoulders out, walk your hips out. Just shake out your feet and release down to the mat. Settling into our Shavasana. With each exhale, release the shoulders. Observe as the body gets heavier and heavier as you sink deeper and deeper into your mat. With each exhale, release any traces of tension, any stress. As we allow ourselves to tap into that inner peace and bliss that lies within all of us. And slowly begin to deepen the breath. As you inhale, let yourself be filled with lightness and light. And while exhaling, let go of everything heavy that no longer serves you. At the close, you are full of light, freedom, peace, and joy. Deepening the breath as we begin to wiggle the toes and fingers, awakening the body and the mind. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and reach your hands up and back behind you, coming into a full body stretch. Reaching, breathing. As you inhale, allow the whole body to fill up with fresh energy, fresh prana. And as you exhale, bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze and then lift your nose up towards your knees. Point your toes forward, knees together. Deep breath. Exhale, relax down. Take your time, roll to the right side for a moment and slowly come up, and we'll find ourselves in a comfortable cross-legged position for our finishing meditation. So you can go ahead and roll the shoulders up and back, sitting up nice and tall. Clasp your fingers together. You can place your hands over your knees. Keep your eyes closed and focus on the breath. And take a moment and observe how you feel. And then bring your mind back to your breath. If any thoughts begin to interfere, just slowly watch them come in and then release them. And then come back to the breath as we begin to tame our mental chatter. Begin to observe our thoughts. And just noticing just our trail of thoughts and how it actually affects our day and our life and our experiences. Go ahead and bring your chin towards your chest. Roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Chin to chest. Roll your left ear to your left shoulder. One more time, chin to chest, right ear to the right shoulder, and chin to chest, left ear to the left shoulder. Chin to chest, back to a neutral position. Focusing on the breath. And as we wind down our meditation, please say this affirmation with me. You can skip it if you want to. I feel myself wonderfully supported by the powers of good. I feel myself wonderfully supported by the powers of good. I feel myself wonderfully supported by the powers of good. I want to thank you for taking time to practice with me. Have a wonderful remainder of your day. Stay peaceful and calm. Namaste. Peace and love.